Hello guys everybody. Hello guys everybody. What the heck? Anyways, sorry about that. So basically today I'm not doing a stream. Yeah, I always do a stream, like it's the one thing I always do, but I'm not doing a stream. I'm actually doing something else. So that's gonna be fun. Do I still have that? Um yeah, I still have it. So basically I'm going to be doing a story time. This is basically my first ever story time. I've never really done a story time. Maybe I've told you guys stories during the streams, but yeah, I guess that's it. But I guess I could tell you about this. I don't really know. It's not a great story, but it's a pretty interesting one. Um, so basically during this, I didn't really understand what was happening. So basically, this all started last summer, where we all my cousins, we all had this little like gathering. We had a little party. We had some brownies and stuff, and it wasn't any. There was no grown-ups there. Like not like any like adults with like children or stuff. It was only like the people who were like 18 in high school and like university and stuff, and like all the little kids. And so we were having a little like get together when this happened. We went outside because a few of our cousins were on a walk, so we wanted to go get them because we were doing karaoke, which was really fun. And when we found them, we decided just to stand outside and talk for a little bit. Let me just tell you, big mistake. And they lived in a really rich neighborhood. I don't want to say rich, but very wealthy neighborhood. It wasn't any houses or anything. It was like apartments and whatnot. But during that, it was kind of sketchy. Like I felt this like I don't know. I felt kind of sketched out and like I knew something was wrong. And I could also hear muffling from like upstairs and like other apartments above us from when we were standing outside, and that kind of creeped me out. But I don't think anybody else heard. So when that happened, I just was like, "Hey, you guys, do you want to go now?" And they're like, "Okay, we're gonna go in like 5 minutes." Wait, because like it was a really nice day outside, so I guess they just wanted to stay. So I don't know. It was kind of weird. Like everything was so weird. Then this like, oh my gosh, I'm like I can't even say this. Wow. Okay, yeah. This guy came up to me and he was like, "Oh, am I going live?" No, not right now. I'm doing a story time. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Basically, what happened was, this man, maybe in his 30s, 40s, he, I don't want to say fat, but he was a very large man. He had like a bunch of tattoos on his arms and like he had a big beard, bald on the top, and he looked very scary. He came down and he started cussing. He's like, "Shut the F up." And I can't even, he threw a wrench that was the size of like, I don't even know, the size of, the size of like, how do I explain this? It was like huge, maybe the size of my arm, or maybe like a little bit over the half of my arm, a little more than half of my arm, and it was huge. He threw it down at us and he said, "Shut the F up." And then what happened? He took it and he just threw it down at us. And when he did that, I looked up and it was directly coming to me. I didn't know what to do, so I covered my head, and it luckily didn't hit me. Like it, I was like blessed beyond measures. It didn't hit me. I'm doing a story time, right? Okay, you can stay. You can stay though. Okay. Okay. It's fine. Okay. Um. Of course, you are in it right now. Okay. Sorry. Of course. Yep. You are in it. Ugh. It right now. Wait. Okay. Okay. As I was saying, he threw it down, and luckily it skimmed my head. It skimmed my head, and it was the most scariest thing I've ever been through. Like I felt like I was about to die. Like I was almost about to die. Right after it skimmed my hair, it just I started crying. Like I don't understand. Like I just started crying out of nowhere. Sorry if I don't talk. I'm talking on the vid. Sorry if I don't message. I'm saying on the vid. I'm I'm doing the. Okay. Anyway, they know. Okay, I just started crying, and my one of my cousins. Sorry, one of my cousins. Like cousin. I don't know. It's something like that. Um, I don't even remember. They just brought me upstairs with my other cousins, with the little cousins, basically. And then we were sitting up there. I just started crying. I was so sad. I was so scared. And I can hear him. And then through the window, I see I see a cop, like a whole army, and they're just like they shone a light, and it was so crazy. It was like so crazy. And then they brought a SWAT team, and they got the guy, and apparently he tried to commit suicide like about 3 times, and tried to kill himself, and he was kind of like mentally unstable, so that was kind of crazy. Then we had to go back downstairs. We saw the guy, we saw him through the window of the police car, and he kept on banging his head on the door, on the window of the door. And then and then it was so crazy. Oh my gosh. And then the police started interviewing me and my cousins because we were there at that moment. And I told them everything I knew and stuff like that. And it was like one of the craziest nights of my life. It was like so crazy. Anyway, so that's the video. I hope you liked this video. I'm really excited that I shared this with you. Make sure you guys like. Sorry, I can't even talk. Oh my gosh. Make sure you liked, comment, and subscribe, and you'll be a sarcastic, contrastic. Bye.